Hello and greetings from sunny Portland, where everyone who's anyone is waiting for the Blazers to take on the Suns in Game 1 of the NBA playoffs this evening. The question has been put forth, do the Blazers have a chance without Brandon Roy? Well, of course, logically, they must have a chance without Brandon Roy. They must have a chance in any situation. That's not really the question. The question is, do they legitimately have a way to win the series without him? And I think the answer actually surprisingly is yes. You don't have to look any further than the game they played in Phoenix without him, where they won. And they are actually 2-1 versus the Suns for the season, playing twice in Phoenix and once in Portland, so they won the game in Portland as well. And they did that in an almost Phoenix-like way. They shot extremely well from three and kind of played their tempo. They've tried to slow it down the other two games and have had mixed results, but they did win without Roy, so you would have to think that on that basis alone they must have some kind of chance. Now, can they do it over 7 games? Well, the other thing about this season is, every time something has happened to the Blazers that's been catastrophic, and there's been no shortage of catastrophes this year, everyone has said, well, you got to put the Blazers out of the question. Bill Simmons said they'd win 41 games. Well, here they are at 50 games. And in fact have a pretty strong record without Roy. They were 8-9 overall, and that includes the game against Golden State that they basically rested everyone on the last day of the season, and 5-4 against West playoff teams. They also did very well against the West in general. As I said, they won the series against the Suns. They beat the Lakers 2 out of 3. They won the season series with the Spurs. They beat the Thunder 3-1. They beat the Mavs 3-1. The only teams they didn't do very well against were Utah in Denver, and now Utah seems crippled. So the question, can they make it through the series? If they have 3 scores, I think they can do it. Aldridge is 1. Miller is going to have to be the second, but he's shown he can do it. He's scored 52 points. If there's a third, and it doesn't have to be the same guy every night, it can be Webster for a night, it can be Bayless for a night, it can certainly be Batum, who I'd like to see blossom in this series. So there's no question that they can hang, and I think there's even a chance that they will surprise a lot of people, particularly in Game 1. And they came out flat last year against Houston, but this is a different team. There's a lot more savvy and athleticism in veterans on the team. And I think without Lopez, Camby may have an edge on the interior, and Nash does not do well with hard-driving, aggressive point guards, and is not much on defense. Now Nash will get his on the other end. But to answer the question, do they have a chance? Absolutely.